Hi, thank you and welcome to my channel. This is actually just a quick little series that I plan on doing to address what each sign needs in order to feel love. So this is going along with maybe the certain love languages. I'm not going to get specifics into what the titles of love languages are, but this is just from my perspective as a person who's had interactions with these types of individuals, or even just through understanding of astrological behavior patterns, what my assessment is as to what this individual may need in order to feel as if they are loved. So, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that this message resonates for all that listen. And I appreciate for your likes, for your shares, and if that you haven't already subscribed, please do so now and click the bell icon so that you can get notification for all the different types of videos that I have to offer. My channel is changing, so I do intend on being able to offer some zodiac tips as well as um, understanding of yourself in a broader sense of what I've been doing in terms of tarot cards. So hopefully this finds you in good spirits and you enjoy every bit of the journey that I'm taking. Now we're going to talk about Pisces and what they need to feel loved in any type of companionship or relationship. With Pisces, they're so hypersensitive with their emotions and their that makes them very sensual people, very creative, very romantic, and they have this real expectation um, for relationships. It could be overindulged by their dreams, but if you are really in love with a Pisces, you would listen to their dreams and they would make you dream too. It would make you really want what they see and really want to see some kind of way to make their dreams happen. And if you really are in love with them, you would find ways to make their dreams happen, even if it's whatever impossible dreams that they may see. You can try to creatively come up with ways to make those things a reality. Those are good, fun ways to kind of connect with the Pisces. And this is not for you to just do these things, just to kind of manipulate them because they're very keen on who's real and who's not. So they'll know if you are faking the funk with them just to kind of get them where you want them and emotionally manipulate them. But overall, their emotions are very strong. They really love very strongly and passionately. So they'll kind of fill you out with their senses a lot in the relationship, and it may draw out a lot of their own insecurities. And because of that, a person would have to be very secure in themselves to really be with a Pisces who's developing themselves, or growing into their own, because they really have to have people behind them that really does believe in their vision for life and really have faith in what their dreams are, and to have someone who can say, oh, babe, I can see you doing that, and I really do believe in you, and really be motivated, just as motivated as they are in their dreams to help them, stay on track. That is someone that, that's what the kind of love that they need. They need that support. They need someone to make them feel as though that, yeah, their dreams aren't far-fetched. They're not crazy for feeling this way, that they have all these emotions that runs deeper than the ocean, and they need people that can feel them, and that can resonate. And if you do, if you really connect, don't you can't be fake deep with the Pisces that is really like into you, because they're really gonna sniff you out to see whether or not you're feeding them lies, or you're just feeding them just something to get them where you want them. And especially if they've been around and they've had enough partners that has, gave them the runaround, or they're just that keen and psychic and they're not naive at all about life, you know, you're going to have a very hard time with being an emotional manipulator with them. But, a lot of times Pisces have to go through a lot of people that emotionally manipulate them until they get to that relationship where they take their power back and they stand tall. So, if you are a Pisces, the best thing I can tell you is to work on your discernment. Make sure that you know what you know that you want for yourself, and allow people to really show you themselves before you give yourself. And that way you can find what you're looking for without having to go through so many people who aren't really trying to give you that. And, if you are truly interested in a Pisces, know that they're not crazy, or anything like that. They've just probably been through a lot of freaking relationships where people have saw their genuineness, saw their purity, saw how beautiful their light was, and just took it, drained it, and did whatever they want with it, and say, okay, I'm done with you, next, and you're not good enough, and just made them feel that way in so many different ways because they just trusted the wrong people, and that was their only fault. And so it worked against them to make them insecure. And a lot of the times, if they've been through a lot of different relationships, they have to work through a lot of insecurity blocks just to get to the point where they can really feel emotionally secure with you. So if you really are in love with the Pisces that has been through it, you really do have to be prepared to love them, and prepared to make sure that they know that you love them, and to make them feel comforted in that love, and that you believe in them, and that you believe in the you that you become when you become one with them. That's what they need. And not anything less than that. Otherwise, it can be like a lot of emotional instability in the relationship. But it's not to say that they are codependent people, because I don't think that they are. I think that, you know, they can have healthy relationships a lot younger if they are able to discern who is who sooner than later, you know? So, and if you are a person who's genuine, be genuine with the Pisces. If you're not genuine, stay away from them, because you're not doing them any good, and you're not doing the real person who's going to come along later on down the line, who's going to probably have to work through all of that you put on them, if you're just trying to just get in their pants, or just take something from them. It's not worth it to you for your karma, because they're precious, and it's not worth it for them because they have to struggle so much to get to healing mentally and emotionally if you do them wrong. So be mindful, love them genuinely, because they deserve love, and so do you. And that's all that I have. So please look forward to any other updates that I may have for zodiac signs and my perspective on these. You can just take a listen by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you can get the notifications. And please don't forget to like and share if you found this video helpful for you and maybe for your friends and family. All right, until next time, take care. Namaste.